Tonight, my search for the best new restaurant continues. It's a clash between two joints serving some of America's biggest, baddest burgers and a whole lot more.
What's that grilled bread? Chicharrones, I'll take them over here. 30 minutes, let's go.
Guys, great food. Good job.
Keep it up.
Porter Ale House and Gastropub in Austin, Texas is the dream of three friends. They pool their money, talents, and passion for food and fun.
Ordering in fish and chip, curry fried chicken, beer cheese fondue, and a porter burger.
They'll battle it out with Miami's tongue-in-cheek, helmed by a chef who's taking big risks in both his food and world-class cocktail list.
Are hop, skip, and get naked.
Both restaurants have won acclaim for their award-winning burgers, but tonight, I'm going to find out who provides the best overall dining experience. Only one restaurant can survive as they fight to win a feature in Bon Appetit magazine and $100,000.
Got about 10 seconds to get these out.
10 seconds, let's go.
16 restaurants, but only one will be the best new restaurant.
Tension is so thick right now here.
We're going down big time.
I'm heading just a block from Miami Beach to Tongue-in-Cheek, where veteran chef Jamie DeRosa's first restaurant venture is serving a surprising twist on American food. Diners are traveling from miles around to try his legendary beef cheeseburger, so I can't wait to taste it for myself. Today I'm meeting Jamie and the sous chef Jose Lajos and general manager Gustavo Rec.
Tell me about the restaurant. Tongue-in-cheek's a play on words. We're serious about our technique and our food, and we have very playful presentations. We take things, turn them on the side a little bit. Firing 2 watermelons, beet dressing on side.
It's taken my whole life to get to where I am today. I was always behind the man. I wasn't never really the center of attention. I've worked with celebrity chefs pretty much my whole life. I've worked with Chef Alan Susser here in Miami, Jeffrey Zakarian, Wolfgang Puck. But, you know, at some point you don't want to be the 50-year-old guy, you know, who no one knows. Here, I'm the brand. It's tongue-in-cheek, it's my baby.
The staff was going to be okay with the Cracker Jack milkshake addition today to the menu?
Yes. I came up with this approach of this modernistic and creative food.
Deep figure. We don't see it on a lot of menus down here.
Along the way, we've had the Food and Wine Best 19 brunches in America. Miami New Times Best New Restaurant. Eater, top 20 burgers in America.
Oh my God, it's really good.
We're definitely known for our crafted cocktails. I don't think anybody in Miami is making cocktails like we're making right now.
There you go, molecular margarita.
How's everything here, ladies? We're doing fine? Good?
I started in hospitality first, working for hotels and resorts, then worked with Chef Michael Mina for about 2.5 years, and then finally moved to Tongue-in-Cheek.
Thank you.
I have a pleasure to make sure that everybody leaves happy.
Jamie relies on Gustavo 100% to help run the front of house operations.
Being an owner is not easy.
Let's get ready for first course, please.
You know, being within 1 year, we're still learning our ways. But I think Tongue-in-Cheek's the best new restaurant because even on our bad day, people leave happy. That's good, huh?
All right, so this is our pig ear. Tossed with some orange rind that you marinate. Got a nice little crispy bite, little sweetness at the end.
You obviously get the crunch of the pig ears, little pop from the candied orange. Yeah, it's a really nice fish.
Thank you.
And then the famous burger,
100% beef cheek.
100% cheek.
We grind it ourselves. We bring in the cheeks. We grind it 2 times. And we also make the bun in-house. 8-ounce patty, caramelized onions, and cheddar pimento cheese.
The chef's got amazing technique. He's taken everything he learned sort of in fine dining and high concept food, and he's putting it into more casual menu. It's a burger. You get the best of both worlds. You get a fun place with really great food.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So let me introduce you to my team. This is Maggie Nemser. She's the CEO of Blackboard Eats. And this is Jeffrey Zarowski. He's my operating partner at Witchcraft. They're going to be out here in the dining room. I'll be in the kitchen and kind of bouncing around here as well. This is your pressure test. In a few moments, you have 30 people coming in. You'll have 2 hours. You're going to want some great food and great service. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're definitely expecting to be the service of our life today. We're ready. We want this.
You know, this shiny new restaurant is Jamie's first. He's got a lot of experience in the kitchen, but he's still a freshman when it comes to actually running a restaurant.
All right, let's go. Have a good time today.
You know, it took me a long time to get systems working perfectly in my first restaurant, so I think they're going to find this test really challenging.
Everybody on the line, let's go. Hi, good evening. Welcome to Tongue in Cheek. How are you?
I feel like this is maybe the new Miami. You used to think Miami, you think gauzy, white. And to me, this is like hip and cool, and it doesn't have to be all about flash. This is about substance.
Did we decide on drinks here?
I'll have them donkey punch.
Sure.
Want to see our hop, skip, and get naked?
Oh, that's not like I could drink.
The plan for tonight is we're going to try to get first round of signature cocktails on the table really quick.
I'll have a gin and crime.
I think I'll do the monk in the truck.
Monk in the trunk? All right.
So we can then paste the orders because it makes easier for the kitchen.
I don't like these cocktails taking so long.
All our cocktails are handcrafted. They do take 2 to 3 minutes to make.
Gin and chronic, you have 1, 2.
And the drink orders are coming in. Everything is a signature cocktail. So, you know, pressure is on.
One bartender for 30 people is definitely not enough.
Mazel tov.
You like your new apron?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt my neck as much as the other one does. Pretty calm so far, huh?
There was a bit of a lag between when they sat down and tickets started rolling in.
So there's 3 tables sat?
I think everybody.
Or the whole dining room is sat?
I started to get a little concerned when things were taking a little while.
I don't know.
We work on that cucumber then it's coming right up.
A quick scan of the dining room tells me a lot. Diners are still waiting for cocktails.
So one order the figures and the chicharrones.
Yes.
All right, ladies.
At least the servers have started taking food orders. Any minute now, this kitchen is just going to completely blow up, and I hope Jamie's ready.
First table, ticket in, fire meatball, chicharron, peaches, crudo.
First table, all right.
Next up, I need a crudo and a watermelon to sell those 4 oysters. Going to table 21.
I don't like the fact that our salad came first and not our drink.
I do want to wait for the cocktail. That was the whole idea.
Everybody's bitching about the drinks.
Why?
They say it's taking forever.
A few tables are not too happy that the cocktails took so long to get to the table.
And the gin and chronic?
So that's the first little crack right there.
Mango. Wow, that's delish. Oh man, it's really good.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry too.
It's a half hour since the challenge started. We are only gotten our cocktail.
4 oyster followed by pig ear.
Some of these diners are waiting 30 minutes. It's just not great business. Gustavo should know better than this.
Yes.
Put on the way. I'm getting a little hungry.
Sure, I'll check on the
I need a watermelon. I need 1 more oyster for 4. And I need a crudo. Table 30.
This is the watermelon, mango, and a sorbet.
Nice feta. This is nicely seasoned.
Great.
I gotta say, the front of house is struggling, but the dishes really look good.
Our smoked salmon. It's amazing. It really is. It makes up for the fact that we waited so long.
Let's go, Angie.
How's it going, Jamie?
All first courses still.
You're getting a little behind?
Normally, they're all the food's rung up on 1 ticket, but it seems to be just a lot of first courses.
Are they ordering that way, do you think, or?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask Gustavo.
I would. I mean, that's to me. In my kitchen, I'd be like, what's going on? You know, in my restaurants, I want the waiters to complete orders. This way, as the apps are going out and the guests are eating the first course, we're actually getting the second course prepared. That's not happening here. Gustavo, he's not asking the diners for their entree choices, and it's really screwing up the kitchen. This is a real mess in the front of the house.
Yes, chef. Some tables ordered a lot of appetizers and no mains yet.
Main courses. They're gonna come right now. Yeah, they're coming in right now.
Can we order some things and get them in pretty quickly? Because we've been sitting for a while without taking
Oh, sure, absolutely. My apologies.
Between getting the drink, then getting the appetizer, now hopefully we're not sitting here waiting for the entree. It's gonna be all night. We're gonna all night.
Carlos, you just rung in entrees, right?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Now we're moving.
Order fire, rigatoni, grouper snapper, corn Brussels.
My apologies for the wait. If there's anything I can do, let me know.
Followed by ribeye medium, tater, corn. Let's go.
40 minutes.
Guys, let's go.
Right now, he is definitely in the weeds. It's tough. I want to jump in. I want to actually help. I want to tell the chef, you got to move it.
You're not gonna make it.
He can do it if he gets my food out right now.
It's not your food. It's half of the dining room doesn't have food yet.
Fire, fire. Burger medium, another fried chicken, and a scallop.
The tension is so thick right now here.
We're going down big time.
Both. Tongue-in-cheek is starting to cave into the pressure test.
We're going down big time.
30 customers arrived all at once.
Fire, fire. Burger medium, another fried chicken, and a scallop.
And I'm starting to see cracks in the system. Gustavo failed to complete orders, and now the kitchen is just drowning.
Come on, let me have the scallop. What are we waiting for? Gustavo, let's get dessert menus down so that she can start getting desserts going.
I think the only chance they have of finishing within the 2-hour limit is that Gustavo is going to have to start taking dessert orders even before the entrees have been served, let alone cleared.
Let me get the servers all together. We need to drop the dessert menus right now.
The entrees aren't even on the table.
Okay, we need to push them right now and make sure that we get everything.
So here's a copy of all desserts.
Everybody on the line, let's go. It's got to be quick.
I'm looking to see who's got food. You think this is ours? No, that's not our food.
I need that skirt. I need my runners.
You know, as someone who's expedited many a service, when you don't get food moving through, it gets really frustrating. Jamie's food's really incredible, but the customer experience is not so great. It's a new restaurant, so you'd expect some kinks to be worked out, but there seems to be major communication problems.
There you go. Sorry for the inconvenience for waiting. Please enjoy it. Thank you.
It took a while to come out, but I think the taste really makes up for it.
Food's coming now, finally. So this is
We've got the beef cheek burger on a brioche bun.
it's a really tasty burger.
Good burger.
It's super well seasoned. You got the beef cheeks in there. You can taste this richness, right?
I think the pimento cheese is a really nice surprise. Adds just a little bit of kick.
Main courses, we're done. Fire banana and a chocolate. Fire pecan. Fire fruit salad. Let's go.
It tastes like a caramel popcorn. Yeah, this one's pretty amazing. It's brilliant.
Fire tres leches and a chocolate blonde. Fire pecan and a chocolate.
Time's almost up. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, time's up. Time's up.
There's nothing more in the world I'll remember probably than the birth of my child, than Tom coming in the kitchen and telling me I didn't make it. It sucked.
Not completing the pressure test within the 2-hour time limit shows that there's some major issues here. I'm definitely going to factor that in when I make my decision on who will move into the semifinals.
How'd you do? Timing was the biggest issue. A lot of people complain about that. I know.
So, guys, tell me that wasn't a typical service.
It was not our typical service. For everybody, we're having signature cocktails. I don't blame them. They're delicious. So why not? You know, wish we had another bartender behind the bar.
So what happened back there?
Yeah, the first courses coming in without completely built checks was rough.
Did you ever think to tell everybody, like, listen, you have to order appetizer and entree?
You know, I'm not going to lie. It crossed my mind 15 times, you know, throughout service today.
Our server took about 25 minutes to take our appetizer order, and not once for an hour came back to ask us to order mains. We had to remind him that we wanted to order our next course.
What pulled in my heartstrings today is that you're a great chef, and that burger is still fantastic.
You're getting the food right, but the actual mechanics of service, definitely in the front of the house, need to be really improved.
Jamie, it's clear you're a really experienced chef, but now you're running an entire restaurant, and I think your inexperience is starting to show a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, Gustavo, you just got to get that front of house in line. You got to be proactive. You got to get in front of these mistakes.
We're certainly going to address all concerns, and we'll be back to fight another day.
Okay, so listen, we're going to go to New York, and you'll be facing off against another restaurant that is looking to eliminate you from the competition. See you in New York.
Thank you. Today, we didn't do our best. We made mistakes. We need to learn from them. We need to move on, and we're going to do better in the next challenge. You good? I'm going to kick you in the balls.
No, no, not
That
today.
works sometimes.
It does.
Yeah.
Next up, I'm heading to Austin, Texas to check out Porter Ale House and Gastropub. This restaurant is a lifelong dream of three friends who put together an amazing beer and cocktail list. I'm told it also has one of the best burgers in the country. Today I'm meeting three owners who are completely hands-on in this business. Chefs Joel Bixell and Neil Joyner, and Trevor Lane, who runs the front of the house and manages the beverage program. It sounds to me like you guys have been wildly successful so far.
Yeah, night one, we kind of just like walking around like, is this really going to work? And then about an hour later, there's a 2.5 hour wait at the door. And we're like, well, wow. I guess this is going to work.
How did you get the word out?
Word of mouth, actually.
Who has the big mouth?
I think all three of us. All right, guys, listen up. Warning, Porter Burger, oxtail croquettes, fish and chips, and all together, please. The concept and theme of Porter Ale House and Gastropub is pub food with a flair.
I like that they're small plates so that we can try a lot of different things.
Neil, the Porter Burger crispy onions, they want on the side.
Sure, heard that?
The genesis of the restaurant really started with me and Joe meeting in New York. I met Joe working at the Ritz-Carlton Central Park, and then we both ended up at the Waldorf Astoria, and we hated each other.
Neil, I want to taste that pasta before you drain it, okay? I want it al dente.
I'm from Texas. Joe's from New Jersey. It was just a clash of cultures. And I don't think either of us saw it coming, but, we really became the best of friends.
What'd you say?
That was when we moved to Texas. We became friends with Trevor, and it just kind of all clicked.
I was an avid home brewer. Neil was an avid home brewer.
We're all like, guys, pub, great food, beer list that nobody else can beat. Let's do it. Bangers and mash, Porter Burger, mid-rare.
Despite it being their first endeavor, this restaurant has been massively successful. The boys risked everything to make their dream a reality, and it's really paying off.
We've been ranked by 3 different magazines as having one of the top 20 burgers in the U.S. right now.
This burger is so moist. Really good.
I've got a Thirsty Goat Amber, the Amazing Disappearing Lady.
We have 27 beers on draft. We have a cocktail on draft, which is very unique. We're going to go do our 3-gallon keg.
How many times did Mother call you today?
She's called me 3 times.
Working with my best friends, it always is going to have its challenges, but at the end of the day, we all get along very well with each other.
Got a delicious burger coming up here in a few seconds. When we did the grind, we kept trying to get the different cuts of meat, the ratios right. It was brisket and short rib.
This is no surprise that you guys have a hit on your hands because this food is really, really good. These guys spend time with the burger. It's not like they're ordering ground beef from the guy down the street and making patties and throwing it on the grill. They really care about this, and it shows. All right, so in a short time, you have 30 diners coming in. They're going to want to see great food, awesome service and hospitality.
Thank you, Chef. Appreciate it.
I'm going to take this with me. Porter Ale House is so successful, and they don't take reservations, so typically there's a line around the block.
Party of 4? Do you see any drinks you'd like to start off with?
I don't think 30 people is going to bother them too much. I expect the service to be flawless.
Thank you very much. All right, y'all enjoy.
All right, guys, game time, game time.
1, 2, 3, Porter!
Can I get
I'll try the Tito's Mule.
We'd love some croquettes, wings.
I'll get you started. I'll get you some share plates.
Perfect.
All right, guys, here we go. All right, ordering 1 marinated olive, 1 oxtail croquette, ordering a beer cheese fondue and a kale salad. I'll take it as ready, please. Thank you. Good job, guys. Table 2 going out.
This is a strawberry tomato jam. It has a little bit of balsamic in it.
Here are our croquettes.
I like these.
I love these wings. The soy is awesome.
I would love to come watch games and have this food. This is a foodie's version of a sports bar.
It's industrial chic and it's warmed up by the wood. They nailed it.
All right, here's the fish and chips. So what we do here is instead of malt vinegar, we use our Cuvée de Jacobins. It's one of our sour beers, but it definitely has some malt vinegar components behind it.
Trevor's really great.
Anything I get for anyone this time?
He has kind of a casual, laid-back attitude, and it fits really well with the atmosphere here.
Kale salad and a cheese plate. You have a lot of food here. Awesome. Well, I appreciate the kind words. Y'all enjoy.
The batter is nice. It's not too heavy.
This is good. Good burger. Really tasty. And the cheese is
It oozes out.
Did you keep it clean? How's everybody feeling, guys? Feeling good. Feeling good. Guys, we got an hour left. Good food, please.
Ordering in black mussels that's going out together, please.
It's almost like it's probably not cleaned well enough too. We hate to do it.
Yes. Of the mussels? I'll let our chef know. I apologize for that.
All right, my prerogative right now.
I'm having mussels sent back.
Do what?
Don't like the texture of them.
Okay. Ask if they like anything else, take it off their bill.
I got really excited when I saw mussels on the menu. Yeah, usually mussels are like go-to. I don't like these mussels. I can spot a good mussel a mile away. But these are not delicious buttery mussels.
How are we doing over here?
I think we're actually looking for something else. We do the kale salad.
It's the mussels? Absolutely.
Reaching out for onions.
Chef, can I have a kale salad in place of these mussels?
Absolutely.
What's going on with your muscles today, man? A lot of people are. Another one just came back.
I had one sent back for the texture. They said they didn't like the texture of it.
The mussels are coming back into the kitchen, and I'm surprised that no one's actually tasting them. If you're up to me, I'd make a small dish and taste it. Sometimes the mussels should just be off.
Here is our kale salad.
Oh, wow.
But they're keeping the diners happy. They're replacing the problem dishes as fast as they can. Recovered big time.
All right, guys, keep it up. Midori, I want you to be prepared. A lot of desserts coming in.
All the entrees are out. Now it's time for dessert.
Midori, coming in. Peaches and cream and a banana foster, please. I'm not even looking at ticket times at this point. I feel very confident of what's coming up to the window.
Heard that, Chef.
Beautiful. Exactly the way I want it. Perfect.
And these are the 512 pecan porter brownies.
I hear there are two desserts you have to get here. One is pecan porter brownies. It's actually made with porter beer. And then a bag of donuts with salted caramel. I love that they serve this in a paper bag. It's really keeping up with their casual gastropub style.
It's only a conduit to get me more food.
Right.
That's what this is right now. This is amazing.
Looks like we're about to clear the board.
For that.
There you are, ladies. I'll take that turkey meat. Ladies,
Thank you for coming in. It was a pleasure.
Is everything out? Desserts are out too? All right, cool. All right. You guys killed that. Where's that coming from?
We hear this ticket coming up and kind of like, wait a minute, that's got to be an error, right? Can I borrow a brownie right away, please? Brownie. Guys, I'll take that popsicle right away.
At this point, I'm a little concerned. They thought all the tickets were in, but there's still one table I haven't ordered dessert yet. I really don't think they're going to make it here. You got 30 seconds, guys, to get the dessert out.
For that, Chef.
10 seconds to get these out.
Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's move.
We were going to share a brownie with the donuts.
Where's that coming from?
Can I borrow a brownie right away, please? Brownie. Guys, I'll take that popsicle right away.
You got 30 seconds, guys, to get the dessert out.
For that, Chef.
Porter Ale House, they thought they finished service, but no one took dessert order on one of the last tables. This is a huge problem. It'll be a miracle if they finish on time. You got about 10 seconds to get these out. I'm serious.
Let's go.
5,
Guys, let's go.
4,
Table 9, position 1. Table 9, position 1. Go.
1. Time's up. I thought for sure you guys were going to do it. You had plenty of time. I don't know what happened. Everything had to be done in 2 hours. We got to finish the whole service.
In regards to the communication breakdown, I'll take full blame for this because I trained my team. I will accept full responsibility.
Let me ask you a question on dessert. Did you order as soon as your entrees were cleared?
No.
Why not? Did server not ask for an order?
Yeah, we asked to order.
Oh, you actually had to flag a waiter down to get an order.
Yeah.
You know, you're just sweating for the last 2 hours and, you know, you had 1 or 2 hiccups here and there. And then, you know, for this to happen at the end, it kind of throws for a loop. Hey, you guys, thank you for coming in. Now, we only missed it by a minute. Hopefully he sees that we're the real deal.
So, guys, you didn't finish your pressure test on time. But you're not out of the competition yet. There was one table that didn't get desserts within 2 hours. And I checked in afterwards, and they told me that the server kept coming back and saying, "Are you okay?" And they kept saying, "Yeah, we're okay," but never said, "Can I take a dessert order?"
Honestly, I mean, if a server goes up to a table, hey, is everyone doing okay? Can I get anything for anybody? And they don't speak up. It's, you know, I didn't say, can I get you dessert? I also didn't say, can I get you a spoon?
But knowing that you've got to get that out on the table in under 2 hours.
Absolutely, you're right. I would say that that's on me. There was a couple things that I can work on and my team can work on. Absolutely. But I think overall, I'm very proud of everybody. And did we represent Porter? Absolutely.
Guys, listen, I spoke to about 5 different tables. Everybody seemed very happy. There were a lot of positive comments about food.
Yeah, those wings are great. I'd come into the bar and have those wings any day of the week and match it with a beer, and I think that was fantastic.
Yeah, once I figured out how to fit the burger in my mouth, it was a great burger as well. The only thing I would leave sort of feeling a little bit, the mussels weren't, I didn't love the quality of the actual mussel.
And the other thing I found surprising, first time it came back, you were there, you kind of looked at it and went, all right, fine, just have them order something else, which is a good response. But I was surprised you never said, let me look at them and see if they're okay. In the kitchen, things get sent back all the time, but you got to be curious about it. You got to find out why they're sent back.
Well said and taken.
Work on these 2 little things and get to New York and just kick some butt.
Thank you all so much.
I'm super pumped to go to New York. Mistakes are opportunities, and it's just be consistent. Do what we do and execute really well. I think that's what's going to help us win.
Tonight, Porter Ale House and Tongue in Cheek are battling it out in a head-to-head dinner service in New York City for a place in the semifinals. They both struggled in the pressure test, but what they don't know is that I've already put them through another test. Since the last time I saw them, I had undercover diners come in and see how the restaurant performs on a regular day when they don't know the judges are there.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How's it going? Good, how are you?
Now both teams are about to find out how they did. Hey, Porter Ale House. We were last in the pressure test, kind of got the best of you. You fell a little short. I think that last order came in a little late. But since that pressure test, we actually put you through another test. We sent in a secret diner wearing a hidden camera, just to take a look and see if you made any improvements since last service.
Good, how are you? Your cocktails are pretty outstanding here, you would say? Yes. Okay.
We were thinking about getting a fish and chips. Is there like a good beer you'd recommend with that?
Yeah, the Deschutes Fresh Squeeze. It has Citra hops in it, so it's interesting hops. That could be a lot, I think.
Easy. You guys didn't order cocktails though?
Oh, did you really order? She didn't say, did you want to go ahead and order your drinks now? Because we are all together, so.
Why do you think she would walk away and not take an order? It's kind of strange, huh?
Not sure what, I don't know why. You know, in the majority of restaurants across the country, it's protocol to get, you know, the order from the entire table.
I never got to place an order. I never got to place an order.
So what can I get you?
I'll try that blood and honey.
Sure, absolutely.
I'll do the banana nut old fashioned.
Okay.
This is nasty. All I taste is bitter.
If you're ready, I can take your orders and
Okay.
for you.
I want to send this back.
Okay.
All you taste is bitters. It's
Okay. So, like, can we try a different one, or would you like another drink?
maybe the Dollywood. Yeah.
Huh?
She never apologized when she sent the drink back. She did say, okay, can I get, she did provide options, which trained her to do that.
Thank you. This one's good. I am going to do the mussels.
Mussels?
Yes, please.
I'll do the fish and chips, please.
Okay. And I'll have your burger medium rare. The mussels have a really good flavor. They're fresh. My burger seems to be cooked perfectly.
I'm pleased to see you've worked out the issue with the mussels. They're clearly very happy with food. Today, we have the head-to-head competition. Only one restaurant will be moving on to the semifinals. Consistency is key here. You're going up against another really excellent restaurant, so it's going to be a tight competition. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Thanks.
Good seeing you. Yeah.
I don't know what secret diner is ever going to go into any restaurant and not have some sort of negative feedback, but we know us. and we're very confident in what we do. And that's what we're going into tonight with that attitude.
I mean, obviously there are some steps that we could have done better, but I was really proud of him.
Why don't we go win this thing?
Cool. All right, good job, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's time for Tongue in Cheek's team to see how they fare with my secret diners. I want to see if they fix this issue with the long waits.
See you again.
You too. Tongue in Cheek, welcome to New York. So when we last saw you during the pressure test, that was a rough service.
Yes, it was.
You didn't get through it. Since we last saw you, we actually put you through another test. We sent a secret diner in.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my.
Right this way. Thank you. You're welcome.
Great. Thank you. He was, hi. No. So that was kind of weird. We just got hit with a waiter approaching our table. We haven't even ordered food yet. We still have menus in front of us.
These guys know table numbers?
Yes, they do.
All right. We have to drill them on that.
Hi, I think we're ready. I'm gonna do the burger, please. And then also, we're gonna try a side of the grits. Great, thank you. So, since we ordered, actually, we've been waiting about 25 minutes now for our food. And I don't see that many people in here in order for it to justifiably allow them to take this long with our food.
Touches on the problems with the lapse between ordering and getting the first course.
Oh, here it comes. I need a second. Yes, thank you. So the burger looks fantastic. I'm very excited about this bite. Really quite lovely. Very good.
I think I like him now.
So, for today, we have a challenge coming up. Clearly, you had some timing issues in the pressure test. Just watch your time management today. I'll see you in a little bit.
Sounds great.
Good luck.
Thank you, Tom. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Have fun down there.
For the head-to-head challenge, there's no room for mistakes. And we got to do it the best that we can to win. We're not going to go down today.
Everyone seems to enjoy the food. We just need to work on getting the product to the table sooner. And I think we need to be able to just communicate more front and back.
Let's get ready for tonight.
All right, let's do it.
How are y'all? I'm dealing with customers' charm is definitely a huge factor. I think I have a Texas charm. And see, I don't know where you're going with this or what you're trying to do. There's two of you guys. I know how intense it can be when there's one of you. Joe and Neil, they kind of use me as a scapegoat because they're both married, and they're like, "Oh, Trevor's this big pimp." And it's like, I'm just single. That's all I am.
Trevor being Trevor, always having his mind on ladies.
Really made the bar shine. I'm single and I own a restaurant, and that does have its opportunities. I'm a good old boy. Thanks. Yeah, enjoy.
Now I'm in.
In my search for the best new restaurant, Tongue in Cheek and Porter Ale House both failed the pressure test, but survived the secret diner.
Good. Very nice to meet you, Gustavo.
We're from Austin, Texas, Porter Ale House and Gastropub.
Both of these restaurants, famous for their burgers, are now going head-to-head in the final dinner service.
Well, hey, guys, good luck.
Anything you need, let me know. If you can't find it, I'm not going to help you.
We do need one thing. We just need for you to lose, man. You could just help us out with that.
Porter has one of the top 20 burgers in the U.S. right now. Tongue in Cheek has something similar.
Notice neither one of us are doing a burger today.
Yeah, right.
We're not going to be cooking our Porter burger today. We just don't think that a burger is going to be anything that could win a competition regardless of how good it is.
I'm surprised, but actually quite happy that neither restaurant is doing a burger, but I hope they don't stray too far from the original concept.
Everything is at stake tonight. We didn't perform at our best under the pressure test. And today we've come to New York to win.
We have 20 minutes for them to receive the food, eat, and then us to reset.
Today for the head-to-head challenge, there's no room for mistakes. We have to impress. We cannot have a timing issue. We cannot have a service issue. We have to nail everything.
Hey, Joe, I don't know if I told you. It's hot as balls.
Yeah. We tried to create a menu that was difficult to pull off,
to showcase our skill set as well as our restaurant.
The shepherd's pie is going to have pierogies. Obviously, the plate up is going to look a lot different than what you would assume a shepherd's pie is.
We're known for our pierogies. We just got rated the top pierogi in the state of Texas by the Polish Society of Austin. And in my family, I grew up with making pierogies with my grandparents. So it's something that I hold very dear to me, and I'm confident that it's going to be good.
Welcome to Tongue Cheek. For marriage.
Okay, restaurants, so today's your head-to-head competition. Serving 20 very demanding diners. Remember, this is about the entire restaurant experience. I'll be in the kitchen as well as the front of the house. Please make dishes that best exemplify your restaurant. Only one restaurant will be moving through to the semifinals. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. You could choose one thing on the menu. What would you do?
I think the pumpernickel crepes. I've never had crepes made with pumpernickel flour. Excited for the shepherd's pie. The shortbread looks really good.
Go right after this with the cucumber, and then we just do the salad last second.
Yeah, I want to be like the last thing that we do. The first course that we're serving is pumpernickel crepes that are layered with horseradish cream and really nice smoked salmon.
So we try to kind of make a play on returning to New York after having worked here for so long. Preparation is the most important thing. We're not leaving any stone unturned. We're not leaving any product unchecked. We're really preparing for this like it's the service of our lives.
Hey, Trevor, sir, first plate's going in the window in 15 seconds.
Okay, right here, yep.
I'm watching as Porterhouse is plating their first dish. It's just not the kind of food that I would put on a challenge. It's not exactly what I would think of as Gastropub fare.
So the lamb belly's done. The lamb belly came out nice.
Tonight we are serving the same items that we make every day at the restaurant. I think it's important to show who Tongue in Cheek is and how serious we are about what we do.
First plate has to go out.
Is there a pumpernickel crepe here? Then we have the coals.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely, you're very welcome.
Trevor is using his sexy charm to warm up the dining room, so Tongue in Cheek really has to step up the hospitality, especially considering the issues Gustavo and Jamie had in the pressure test.
With the cucumbers, a little acid, a little sour from the pickle, I actually think it's really well done, and I think it's a good dish.
The sweet and sourness is great. I'm very, happily surprised with this dish. I think it's absolutely delicious.
Oh, it's really nice. There's a lot going on. You got mustard, you got the relish. It's almost like a go to New York deli, huh? The dish eats really, really nicely. Really nice start, but a little surprising. This food's a little more tailored than the food that they were doing in the restaurant, so I'll see what's going to happen from here.
Here's to the beautiful lamb ragu. Olives are in here. Everything's in the dish, okay? All we're going to do is go from here to the plate. Parmesan, mint, out the door.
Our first course today is going to be a braised lamb belly with some kale, some Serignola olives, some hand-cut rigatoni, some pine nuts, and a little bit of mint on top. Everything we did today, from preparation to execution, was all about making sure we can get that food out on time. We could not lose today because of time.
First plates go.
First two.
Excuse me?
I'm extremely nervous right now. Although our dishes run out on time, I really hope they enjoy our food.
So this is hand-cut rigatoni.
Loves the ricotta.
The flavors of this dish are phenomenal. Olives, the lamb belly, the bitterness of the kale, the ricotta, the pine nuts, everything's very savory.
So delicious.
Very good.
Love it. I don't usually go for lamb, but I thought this was really excellent. And I loved the kale. Yeah, the kale was excellent.
I think they nailed it with this one. I can eat this all day.
Take some to go. Yeah, right.
Hey, how are you? Welcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The base of the kale has a little vinegar. It's been bloomed with some thyme and some basil. But what we put on top was the micro mint.
I noticed that Jamie spent a good amount of time on the floor. I do think that's a nice touch. It's clear that he has solved some of the communication problems. Jamie is involved himself in all aspects of the restaurant, not just the kitchen.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And Gustavo upped his game too.
I like that.
Pierogi time. It's pierogi.
Joe, one more minute, I start plating, okay?
Just mess around with these for a minute. I'm doing the pierogies for the shepherd's pie. A different take on it. You know, we're rolling the dice a little bit, but we do that on a day-to-day basis.
Shepherd's pie is sort of straight up the middle for Porter Ale House, right? It's pub food, but I want to see how they integrate with potato pierogies. Drop in plate.
So the second dish is our version of a shepherd's pie. What we do is take a short rib meat and we're making a marmalade / stew on the bottom. On top of it is going to be pierogies, which we do sell, and then we make a pea puree with baby carrots. It really doesn't take a genius to figure out that these are all the components of a shepherd's pie.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Here you are.
What do we got?
Why did you go to the marmalade route for this?
Want to figure out a way to make it into something a little more elegant.
I'm just asking, if someone hears shepherd's pie and they're getting something sweet, people are expecting a certain thing when you say beef stew.
We've never served this dish at Porter. This is the first time we've actually done the dish.
It's a really good dish, but if you're expecting shepherd's pie and you eat this marmalade, it's really sweet. I mean, it's great to refer to something, but when it moves so far away from it, you're kind of left with like, I don't necessarily look at that food and really think Gastropub.
I love shepherd's pie. If I wanted shepherd's pie, this isn't what I would get. It's really good. Whatever I'd call it, I don't know.
Now, this is a restaurant competition, and so if I get a sense that they can't do these dishes in their restaurant, I think at some point you have to factor that in.
There's garnish, there's crumble, there's juice. Those carrots are just sticking up in the air, like weird presentation.
Our dessert is a blonde chocolate coffee custard with pistachio cake and homemade Dippin' Dots.
I see tongue-in-cheek doing a little molecular gastronomy. You know, ultimately it's going to come down to flavors. You know, just because you put something in a bunch of nitrogen doesn't mean it's going to work.
Flowers sell. You know that.
How come you're not putting the other flowers on?
I don't like the taste.
Do more.
It didn't go with the dish.
Flowers sell.
Wowza. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely not what I expected, which is showcasing Jamie's playful side. See how it tastes.
The flavors are all there. The custard is really well made. It's the thing that keeps me coming back for more. And I think he's kind of dressed it up a little too much. The Dippin' Dots are cool. They're not very flavorful though.
Definitely different. But I like the chocolate powder.
It tasted really good. I'm a big fan of this. It's so unique. I've never had anything like this before.
Nice dessert, Chef.
Thanks, guys. I went into cramp mode with my fingers.
How's it going? How was your meal?
Well, when you talk about Gastropub, sometimes you actually just want Gastropub.
Sure.
But instead I got this really complicated shepherd's pie that was actually a pierogi, but we were actually a little bit more surprised by Porter Ale House. Just really brought like unexpected elements to the thing, which we really liked.
Any favorites?
But the pumpernickel crepe was definitely my favorite. I think I still favor the rigatoni.
It sounds like you guys are split here. Who would go to Porter? And so you guys would go to tongue-in-cheek.
Tongue-in-cheek.
Okay. Well, it's work face.
Great.
Thanks.
I don't think there was any missteps on our part. I mean, everything came out like we planned.
Like Chef Colicchio really liked them.
The only negative feedback he gave us was on the wording of
Shepherd's pie.
quotation marks on the menu, which I can live with that. But, in this head-to-head challenge, I think we nailed it. We're definitely going home winners. You know, I think everything we did tonight was awesome.
We did what we do, and super proud to be part of it with you too.
Guys, I think we did a good job today. I think the kitchen, you guys expedited it so fast, and the food looked so nice. The feedback on the dining room was just amazing. We finished on time.
Today, it's all the cards are on the table. The winning team moves on, and the losers got to go home. And no one wants to be that guy.
Absolutely, brother. We're happy. Nice.
But definitely still nervous. Not sure if we got it, but I'm feeling pretty confident that as soon as you stand up in that line, you really don't know who's going to win.
Coming to a new kitchen with new waiters and you're out of your comfort zone, I think in both cases you did better today than you did in your restaurant. Comparison doesn't end there. You're both very well known for doing the burgers. You left your burgers home today. Maggie, what did you think of some of the dishes?
Yeah, I thought you both did such a great job. That hand-cut rigatoni was just to die for. The kale, the pine nuts, the braised lamb belly melted in my mouth like billowy gnocchi. It almost felt like it was gnocchi in the best way. And I loved that dish.
Porter guys, the salmon and the crepes was a great dish. It was really playful. It was fun. Every component of that dish was well made, and it all worked together.
You know, it's a tough one. You're both young restaurants. You're really giving it all, and you're really trying hard. The care that you put into the total package really shows. But unfortunately, only one restaurant can go on to the semifinals. Tongue in cheek, disaster of a pressure test. Clearly problems with service. Porter House shepherd's pie. I didn't see shepherd's pie at all in this dish. But taking everything into account, the pressure test, the secret diners, and today's challenge, and I think tonight, one restaurant does a better job of representing who they are. Tongue in cheek is moving on to the next round.
It feels amazing to move on in this competition. Now, who knows what's coming next? I know we're all excited. I know we're going to enjoy New York a little bit tonight. It's great to know that we're moving on.
Porter House, I love your food at the restaurant, but tonight you veered off brand. You know, you didn't do the food that got you here.
Everybody wants to win. We're disappointed, but we're not giving up. We're definitely just proud of ourselves and our team.
We'd like to toast and say there are no losers, because everybody's great.
Everyone's a winner.
Cheers. The semifinals start right now on BravoTV.com, as Tongue in Cheek must face more of my secret diners to determine their fate in the competition.
So you told us about happy hour.
Ooh.
I feel like we're being cheated out of beers for dollars. I definitely maybe would have gone for the craft beer instead of a cocktail, etc.
Watch Best New Restaurant Secret Service now on BravoTV.com. Next time,
That's going to be the best night ever.
it's a battle between European-influenced restaurants.
Ready to rock, chef.
As an Orange County bistro serving French-inspired California cuisine,
You get a lot of people that have been to Paris and they come back. Oh my God, this place is great.
It's perfect, and it's so moist.
faces off against a classic Italian restaurant that loves Texas spice.
We're the fire and meatball.
It's Little Sparrow versus the Peach Show.